The Newcomer, page 140. April 11th, 1988. I dreamt of Rachel last night. That wasn't fair. I've been able to block her from my mind for some time. Thoughts of her make this existence beyond hell. I dreamt of the day that she was taken away. I had just filled the water buckets and was walking back to the hut. I could see her through the hut's window. Her baby was suckling at her breast. Her mouth would pull so gently, so sweetly. Her smile was, when she was full, was dove ambrosia. Ava, what did they do with you? Where are you? Will you grow up? Rachel, what has become of Rachel? Business as usual is what the Commons feigned on the day that the woman was to come. Underneath, preparations for battle had begun. From the youngest girl child to the oldest great-grandmother, everyone knew their roles. Faith was strong. There were no non-believers. Night curfew found the streets deserted. The street cleaners and rakers had finished their jobs and were hauling the debris to the composting areas, while the senior members of the circle waited in their hiding places before filtering into Chardonnay's house. Silently, each woman entered the florist's foyer with its long wall of pegs for coats. Underneath the pegs were long benches, and underneath the benches were water basins. After hanging their cloaks, the women sat down to wash the dust from their feet before stepping on the silk futon that carpeted the floor of the meeting room. The great room was vacant save for a large circle of silk pillows. Taking their place at the small tasseled pillows, the women gathered their tassels into their hands, silently prepared for the outpouring. When the last woman was ready, the rhythm began. 2 pillows for every woman, a tassel for each hand. The circle was blessed and the pillows were raised. Silently at first the rhythm began as all pillows came down the middle of the circle. Then each would slide their pillows behind themselves, circle them up before bringing them down into the circle, landing them with a loud thump. Slowly at first the pillows slid back, circled round, rose up, and came down with a thump. 1 pillow for each hand, a thump for every pillow. The pounding began to pulsate as the rhythm got faster and louder. Slid back, circled round, rose up and down with a thump. Slid back, circled round, rose up and down with a thump. The pulse quickened upon the man of the outpouring, steadily climbing towards the frenzied drumming. Slid back, rose round and down with a thump. Slid back, rose round, down with a thump. The women pummeled their fears, their anxiety, their stresses, and their losses into the floor as the rhythm reverberated. Slid back, rose round, and down with a thump. Pillows were quiet. Some pillows were quieted and positioned back in front of their owners, having finished their jobs of cleansing that woman's spirits. Slid back, rose round, and down with a final thump. Others remained flaring, their owners needing more time. Slid back, rose round, as perspiration clung to their brows, and down with a thump. 2 by 2, the pillows were silenced, down with a thump, until only one woman remained. Tradition dictated that the circle would wait, respectfully silent, while the last woman's outpouring continued until she, too, was quieted, down with a thump. The final thump was followed by the exhale of the last woman's release. Knowing that hers was the final sigh, she raised her head to be the first one to speak. "Thank you," she said to the circle. With one voice, the circle thanked her. The outpouring ended with a moment of silence where the first people of the circle acknowledged one another and buzzed into conversation, welcoming one another to the new day. After the salutation, the circle became quiet once more as the newcomer rose and went to the wall to retrieve the box from the concealed drawer on one of the panels. Bringing the box into the middle of the circle, all women bowed their heads to bless the box and the words it contained. Then the newcomer opened the box that was on her pillow with a key that she pulled from her pocket. "God is one within his people," she said, reaching into the box and bringing out the book. "The people are one within their God," the circle answered. Raising the book above her head, the newcomer said, "Within the circle they gather at night. The circle is God, the God of light. The recitation over, the meeting had begun as the book was placed down the futon in the middle of the circle. News from the commons was shared when at time who was being married, who had been given a female child, who had recently departed in death, and other such daily occurrences. Requests were also made to marry, or to be given a female, or for special prayers. Houses were planned for, furniture requisitioned. All needs of the commoners were discussed and arranged. When the business of daily life was finished, a nightly reading from the book was given, along with an explanation of the meaning of the passage. The last piece of business to be discussed was the status of the revolution. Questions were clarified, assignments were distributed before the book was locked back into its box and hidden back into the wall before all the women recited the ending prayer. The end is at hand, felt here within. Within is here, and those without. Throughout the world the end is known, beginning of the revolution. The day will follow the night that she comes, and the sun will rise within an orange sky. The woman will leave unseen, untouched. Blessed be the second key. The newcomer rejoined the circle, and all hands were clasped. The circle breathed within them, binding the circle with a silver strand of oneness and understanding. Peace be with you, the newcomer announced. And peace to you, they answered, and to the woman. The meeting over, they departed as silently as they came.